And hello, friends. I'm Cassandra Joan Butler, Agent 56 with the Cosmic Intelligence Agency, here with you for the next 30 minutes or so doing cosmic connections. We try to meet every week on Wednesday at this time, 8:30-ish, and we talk about the astrology of the week and do some spiritual messages. So tonight we're going to focus on the new moon, although we did talk about the new moon last week, but we're also going to talk about the unfolding of this new moon, which of course is the crescent cycle. So I'm going to first give you the specs of the new moon. We had our new moon very early on this Monday, and Monday the 13th, new moon 20 degrees of Scorpio at 4:27 in the morning. Hi, John, Laura. Hello, Diane. Good evening, and good morning from down under. I love saying that, down under. Okay, thanks for being here. Again, if you're listening from the Cosmic Intelligence Agency, you already know what a wonderful platform it is to connect and to understand astrology from astrologers from around the world. And so if you haven't yet checked out their offerings, please do. All right. That's my request from you. All right. For you. Also, if you like what you are listening to, feel free to share in real time or share afterwards. Every time you share, you get into a little basket. And then I pick a winner. And you get a free month of the Lunar Lights Club. What's the Lunar Lights Club? The Lunar Lights Club is a subscription service whereby I meet with you twice a month vis-a-vis video. We talk about the astrology a little bit more in detail, and you also get very detailed sheets depicting your horoscope for each day. So it's based on your chart, and you might like that as well. Hi, Sister Tina. Thank you for your wonderful gift. We haven't yet made it into the front threshold of the house, but we'll get there with a little help. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Angie. Hi, Jan. Thank you for your message, Jan. I didn't get a chance to return the text. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Linnell. Yeah, I am well. I think last week, Debbie, hi. I wasn't doing so great. Hi, Paula, Diane. I'm here to tell you I'm 100% fine. And I think I like using my chart in my life as a teaching tool, right? Because thank you for that comment about the chaotic energies. They are chaotic, aggressive, assertive, surprising, and the way through it, the antidote is Neptune. All right. I keep on getting reminders to start a live video, but I've already started. Thank you, Facebook. Okay, Marcy Ann, Nancy, good evening. Hi, Paula. Thank you for sharing, Paula. Sharing is caring. I am feeling better. I told you last week with bated breath because the night before I came live with you on Wednesday, I literally couldn't walk, and how I was feeling worried. When you have pain, you get it checked out, and it was a big nothing. I mean, the doctors were absolutely perplexed. I went to my chiropractor the next day, and he said, "Oh, that's just a muscle spasm, but you did the right thing by checking it out, because after all, when we have pain, that's our body's signal that something's amiss." I didn't strain anything that I'm aware of, but in any case, it's all right. Thank goodness we have something called chiropractic. An astrological thing about that, of course, is that chiropractor is the root is Chiron, the wounded healer. Miss Elizabeth, hello. Been a little bit of a while. Our wonderful massage therapist is in the room. I know that because I taught her. I know I had to throw that in, Elizabeth. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Thanks for being here, guys and gals, and thank you so much. So, yeah, I'm feeling great. A couple treatments, and I can walk again. I want a big shout out to my sister, because she was the one who picked me up at 6 a.m. and dragged me willy-nilly to the car because I really couldn't walk last Tuesday. But that's part of what this energy is about, friends, because we've had a strong new moon with Mars. What does Mars represent? Inflammation. It represents muscles. Please take care of your physicality. It's opposite Uranus. Uranus, of course, is the planet of surprise. So here's our new moon. I'll talk a little bit about that. So we covered it last week, but I want to lead into the crescent cycle, which begins on the 17th. Okay. All right. Can I get rid of that? Oh, I can't read my own writing here. New moon is next to Mars, which is next to Ceres. So the goal for us, all of us, for the next 30 days, as of Monday, is to fortify and strengthen ourselves. Now, you know the old expression, allow food to be thy medicine, because Ceres represents food, grain, water, nurturance, chiropractor, anything that can take care of yourself. That's what the call of the new moon is, because Mars is pushing the new moon to new heights, and it's all about fortifying and nurturing yourself. Ceres is like the Earth Mother. So that's the first layer of this new moon. Second layer, it's opposite Uranus. Uranus is the absent-minded professor. That's a little wacky, a little absent-minded, but brilliant. So expect some surprises. I got my surprise, and it turned out just fine. But be aware that Uranus surprises aren't always bad. They can be opportunities, especially for your fixed signs, for your Scorpios, Tauruses, Leos, and Aquariuses, or the Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius parts of your charts. All right. But here's the kicker. The new moon is inconjunct. An inconjunct is a 150-degree angle. You can kind of see that on here, right? Here's the new moon. It's inconjunct Aries, almost exactly, which is the North Node. And the North Node is our path, our journey. So you might get all fired up this week. I have so much to do, but there are delays and frustrations. So that's my question of the week. Have you found that you're filled with great ambition to get a goal accomplished? I'm going to go to the grocery store. By gosh, by golly, that's my goal. But then the phone rings, the dog has to go out, and I don't know, and you trip and you stub your toe. Whatever that might mean for you, there might be some frustrations because the North Node is the path we take. So that inconjunct, of course, this could be a lot deeper than that. But that's part of the frustration of this new moon. We also have the new moon trining or creating this lovely flowing energy to Neptune. So there's a call for us to transcend, not necessarily that way, but transcend, or to get away from it all. If you're dreaming about a vacation, oh, please come with us to Alaska in May. That was a little commercial, but that's still open. Come watch the solar eclipse at the solar eclipse retreat in April. Well, in any case, lots of cool things ahead in 2024. But we may be feeling this yearning for something different, a getaway. We don't want to get away too much with mind-altering substances, because that might be a default with the new moon trining Neptune. We might get sad. We might get nostalgic. We might want to, dream about what's no longer in our reality. So these are some of the themes of the new moon for the next 30 days, right? And then we still have time, friends, to set your intentions. Please work with manifestation along the lines of the new moon. And because this new moon is in water, we want to feel the emotion of wanting something in our lives. We want to really get into our solar plexus, into our heart chakra, and feel what it is like to achieve whatever we were yearning for. Okay, not necessarily visualize. You don't have to do a vision board. I mean, you can. You don't necessarily have to write yourself a letter, but really sit in meditation and feel what it's like to have achieved your goal. I really want this new job, this new fill in the blanks. And then you feel in your physical body the emotional charge of success. Do that now, because when we get to the 17th, That is the phase when we're actually bumping into obstacles. The crescent phase, when that beautiful moon is a little crescent in the sky, is the phase of overcoming obstacles and using your persistence no matter what. So please do that. So that's on the 17th. Next week, we'll talk about Thanksgiving chart. Okay, but this is pre-Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, I should say. Oh gosh, I don't want to be that person that just talks about well, whatever. When we get into Sagittarius. So next, this upcoming Friday, we have the crescent phase. The crescent phase is when the sun and the moon are supporting each other and they're helping us, but we're also trying to overcome obstacles. So where is that moon? The moon will be at crescent at 25 degrees of Capricorn. Check out where Capricorn falls in your chart. And that 25th degree is mighty close to Pluto. So that's going to give an emotional tone to the upcoming weekend, a tone of perhaps loss and longing and forgiveness and things that are no longer in our lives, right? So it's a really good weekend for deepening our emotional reaction to things and letting something go. I mean, literally, there might be some residual grief that you're holding on to regarding a relationship or perhaps someone who's passed, a loss of health, a loss of a career. We're going to be getting into our emotional body on Friday, and we want to overcome those experiences so we can still transform using the Scorpio new moon. So it's an intense emotional reaction with the next week's energy starting on Friday. Then we still have that Sun conjunct Mars. The Sabian symbol of the Sun conjunct Mars is Native Americans, but was written as Indians in 1928, are making camp in new territory. Considering all the warring going on the planet, there might be a new shift in the Middle Eastern conflict, perhaps the Ukraine, Russian conflict, and other conflicts, making camp in a new territory. That's the theme of this Sun conjunct Mars. Meanwhile, Saturn is going to be opposite Black Moon Lilith. We're going to be perceiving holes or deficits or downright lies regarding authorities, narratives. Now, the authority could be the big brother authorities, or it could be the authorities in your employment, or it could be the authorities anywhere. So, because Saturn is the authority, and it's opposite Black Moon Lilith. We also have an anecdote here with this week's energy starting on Friday, and that is Psyche is opposite the part of spirit. Trust God. That's all it says. Trust God. Let it go. Trust God. Let go and let God. Psyche is our psychic intuition. It's opposite the part of spirit in this chart. So we have to keep on being persistent and trusting and moving forward. I really like the Sabian symbol of 25 degrees of Pluto, Pluto moon conjunction. Spirit dancing in the midst of a waterfall. It represents occult energy, and I misspelled of. It's actual spiritual, like fairies dancing in the midst of a waterfall. The juxtaposition between the reality and fairy people or fantasy, and water as a substance is very strong because we are in the water sign of Scorpio new moon. But the idea here is that in our meditations, watching and expressing and expecting the occult energy, the hidden energy to help us over the next week. Again, starting on Friday. So that's some of the narratives for the crescent cycle. And next week, we'll be talking about second quarter and a little bit on American Thanksgiving and also the full moon that's coming up. All right, so there we have it. How this falls out in everyone's charts, let me give you a run through. And thank you for sharing. I know some of you have been sharing. I really, really appreciate it in real time. And I'm going to do where this falls in everyone's charts. So I'm using crescent. Last week we used the new moon in Scorpio. So if you are an Aries or Aries rising, the crescent cycle in next week's energy is going to give you an opportunity to find, again, other energy, occult energy, hidden energy in your career, looking for synchronicities, looking for developments that are coming out of the blue, signs and symbols within your career and your leadership abilities. If you're not, quote, working, you all have an interface with the outer world. That's what the 10th house is all about. So Aries, look for those signs and symbols this week. For Taurus, look for signs and symbols regarding your beliefs, regarding your philosophies, regarding your higher mind. If you're a teacher, Taurus, you might be getting some great inspired thoughts from other energies this upcoming week, and push through what you want to teach or share with others. Be confident. If you're Gemini or Gemini rising, this particular energy is doing what? It's emboldening, making stronger your psychic, spiritual, emotional, and psychic gifts. It's a great time to make those stronger in the next week's time. The 8th house. For your Cancer friends, it's all about your partner, because we're talking about Capricorn energy. So become the partner you wish you can be, and to develop a little bit more empathy and sympathy for your BFF, for your spouse, or whomever you consider to be your partner. For our Cancer friends. For Leo or Leo rising, it's all about your health and your work, creating a better template, using signs and symbols to take care of yourself health-wise in a new way. For Virgo, play. This energy is asking you to play and to be creative and to enjoy yourself. For our Libra friends, it's about your home and family, creating a more serene, creative, harmonious home. Some of you on the 17th through the next week's energy might be preparing to have guests, Libra, and you might be taking care of the home environment and family concerns as well. For Scorpio, it's all about your message, how you're communicating, how you're interfacing with your timetable, creating more time, becoming more efficient, find the signs and symbols of that waterfall mist of trusting how you want to divide up your week, how to become a little bit more proficient in the way you're using your time. I think the 3rd house is really about time and organization. For Sagittarius or Sagittarius rising, this energy is all about your income, your abundance, and ways to celebrate your gifts and ways to celebrate your resources. And just pat yourself on the back. I can do a lot of things. You can, Sagittarius. Affirm that. For Capricorn, all eyes are on you. This energy is taking the authority, positive qualities of Capricorn, the leadership qualities of Capricorn, the abilities to get things done in a more proficient way, and just step into your leadership role this week for Caps. Aquarius or Aquarius rising, you get a break. This energy is saying, it's okay if you nap. It's okay if you check out. It's okay if you meditate or pray more or take a walk in nature. It's all about getting away from it all. And then, of course, our Pisces friends, it's about the friends. It's about ways to interface with the people that really are your tribe. So Pisces, spend time with the people you want to spend time with this upcoming week. And don't worry about the investing in people that you might not have that much in common with. It's okay. You can select your friends. You can be discerning, dear Pisces. Alrighty, I'm next going to pick a person who will receive our Lunar Lights Club for this new moon energy, plus all of their transits and their horoscope for the month. And these are people who took the time to share. And the winner this week is Paula Churchill, who's a very frequent flyer here and also a very frequent sharer. So Paula, I'm going to be sending you a Lunar Lights Club. Christine, you got your information, right, dear? Christine Rimbeck, I sent that out. I hope you received it from last week that you won. Okay. And thank you for sharing again, Christine. I guess it's theoretically, you don't have to join lights, just keep on sharing. Hi, Tori. Okay, Kristen R would like to have a reading. Now we're gonna do some more readings right now. Teresa, Mary, thanks for being here. Sam, it definitely resonates. Awesome, Sam. You're looking to travel. Fabulous. Hi, Carol. I like how you spell your name. Marianne, hello. Hi. Thanks for sharing, Tori. It is a beautiful Sabian symbol. Absolutely. To thine own self be true. That's the message of this beautiful new moon. Okay. Hi there, Jody. Nice to see you. Linnell, Cindy, Mary, Jerry. Big hugs to you all. All right, let's do some messages, please. All right, dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words be filled with love and light and truth, inspiration and healing. Oh, before I forget, I'll redo this prayer. This is really important, friends. I'm so happy to tell you this. If you're in the Buffalo area, and there's a way I'll be able to stream it as well. Divine Grace Fellowship Church is coming back. I've signed a contract. We'll be meeting this Sunday, the first time in 3 years, at the Amherst Community Church. It starts at 6 o'clock. All right. And we're going to be an evolving, growing church, a spiritualist church. We'll be doing healings. We'll be doing messages. We'll be talking about planets, suns and moons and asteroids. Yes, I call it affectionately Star Church. It's starting up again in person. Isn't that exciting? So please come out. Amherst Community Church, 55 Washington Highway. If you're not on my newsletter, please sign up. I'll send you all the details. We're going to be meeting at least once a month and probably more, because I love doing this. There's nothing like breathing the same air as yours, right? And you breathing my air, because we're human beings. We like to have that kinesthetic breath. So John, Beeland, and all you wonderful people down under, come on up to Buffalo, New York, and come to church on Sunday. Just grab a flight. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words be full of love and light, truth, inspiration, and healing for the highest, for the best, as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. And I am with Sam Beadle. Okay. Beadle. Hi, Sam. As I'm tuning into you tonight, the first impression I'm getting is a kinesthetic impression, that there's almost like your hands. I mean, it's more than just a symbolic, I'm juggling a lot. I'm really feeling I want to massage your hands, Sam, that you're doing. There might be some hand or wrist involvement, some sensitivity in the muscles, that you're really working hard physically and also symbolically. I'm feeling some anxiety. I want to breathe in and breathe out a lot more deeply, because you're trying to do a lot of different activities for a lot of different people. There's family, there's friends. You're at a turning point in your avocation and your career. And I want to say this to you, Sam, that we spiritual people, and I mean everyone in the room, I mean everyone on the planet, because we all have spirit moving through us, even though we don't always acknowledge it. Spirit, divine, luminous energy, creative spirit. With you, dear Sam, I want you to spend a little bit more time just sitting and doing some mini breathing exercises, because you're on a fast track. I don't know if you teach meditation or with others, or you're in a meditation group. I'm just going to give you that message. And then I'm getting a gentleman from Spirit who's coming in. He's a father or grandfather figure. He was very rugged. He was very sturdy. He's wearing a hat. It's an outdoor, not a cap, but a hat, kind of a felt hat. And the backdrop is kind of a rural area. What he's saying to you is that there was a time, I'm going back to the 40s, 50s, or maybe 60s. He's out in the fields, he's out in nature, he's out in the gardens or something along these lines. He was immersed in nature, and that was his church. That was his meditative moments. He's saying things are so different because people have lost touch with where they get their food, and where they are connected with Mother Earth. And he says that you have inherited that desire to heal and blend this new economy with a respect for the earth, the environment. And I'm not just talking about conservation, I'm talking about a spiritual connection with the legacy of our ancestors, Sam. Um, that's the message I'm getting from him for you, that he's very proud of your efforts, but he's also saying spend as much time as you can outdoors, no matter what the weather, because the birds and the clouds will have signs and symbols for Sam. And I'll leave that with many blessings. Okay. Feel free to give me some feedback, Sam, if that resonates with you, my dear. Okay. The next person, I'm going to just close my eyes and just see who I'm picking in here. Mary Russo. Mary Russo, I'm with you. Mary Russo, as I'm tuning into your energy, I'm also getting a father energy with you, Mary, right away. Father energy. I don't know if a father or father figure has recently passed, but I'm feeling there's some heaviness right in my heart. There's missing of that male touchstone for you. And as I'm tuning into his energy, it was almost as if he was extremely dizzy or didn't have complete control of his physical body before he passed. And that was very, very frustrating for him because he was one of those very physical, very strong, very persevering, like bull type of individuals. And he could barely walk. All right. And he's saying that he's also very philosophical, this figure that's coming in for you. He's saying that, it's very good that the body starts to, this is a weird philosophy. I'm sorry, because I'm getting older too, but I'm respecting what he's telling us. He's saying it's very good that our body starts giving way because it makes it easier to transition to the other side of life. And he says, Mary, that you are very aware of him, that you have a beautiful connection mediumistically with the people that you've lost who are in spirit. And he's blessing you and thanking you for remembering him and praying for him. And for you, Mary, as we move forward in the next couple of months, I'm getting Pisces in your chart. I don't know your chart, but I'm getting the word Pisces. You're going to become a lot more disciplined in how you're doing your life. The timetable, organization, throwing things out, using the lessons of boundaries with people and time wasters. So I leave that with you. Okay, so I hope that works for you. Okay. All right, Sam, give me some feedback that resonates with you. Good. I hope that resonates with you as well, Mary. All right. Okay, my dear friends, have a great new energy, new moon energy in Scorpio. And yes, isn't that great? It was 11 a.m. beforehand, Rhonda, online, but this is going to be 6 p.m. on Sunday nights. And I know a lot of you aren't going to be in the Western New York area who listen, but make sure you sign up for my newsletter. I'll have all the details. I hope you all can join me. I'm not sure I'll be able to, I'll do my best to live stream it. It's probably going to be a small gathering because I'm late to the table here, but we're going to be contracting with this Amherst Community Church to continue on the third Sunday of the month. I'm so excited. Many blessings, and have a beautiful week. See you next week, friends.